Hello, my name is Shallow. This game is Amnesia, a machine for pigs. We're still down here in these sewers. I made a little mistake. I forgot to hit record when I started up this session until just now. And because of the way this game does autosaves, I can't go back. It's okay. You're not missing much. You're missing about 4 minutes of me walking down a catwalk, turning a little wheel, and then walking through a door. We're out of the sewer area and we're into the next part of this underground lair. We did find a note, or rather, Oswald wrote in his journal. Yeah, it's just about turning the pump on, finding the children. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Hey Oswald, my man. You are searching for your missing children, crawling around in a sewer, and you're like, hey, you know what? This reminds me of having sex with my dead wife. That's weird, dude. That's a weird thing to say. That's very strange. Why are you like this? Hello, what do we have here? Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as it had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. Oh shit. Yeah, so the children died on the expedition to Mexico. Oswald came back with the just with the orb. What are you writing down now? Boy, you are talkative right now. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. Okay. Ooh. It's interesting, in Dark Descent, I think Daniel is the name of the player character in that game. He purposefully induced amnesia in himself because he became horrified by the stuff he was doing. And then throughout the game, understandably, is horrified to discover the things that he did. It almost feels like an entirely different character that you're reading about, the pre-amnesia.
And we came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and we set, you and I, on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
Oh. Yeah, the voice on the intercom is, whatever alien intelligence was in that orb, I suppose. Yeah, Oswald here seems to be going exactly the same kind of insane as he was before his amnesia. It's unfortunate that he went and did that to himself and then just lost his mind anyway.
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
It's interesting, I guess. I suppose finding that note is optional. We don't know at this point if Oswald even knows or has internalized that his own children are dead. He could still believe he's going to save them. Oh, damn. Killer elevator music in this place.
Christ, what is this place?
Well, this appears to be the machine. The one that's for pigs. This is awesome.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
Oh shit. Yeah, going by some previous notes, I assumed when we find out the children died, I was ready to say probably an accident spelunking in those ruins, but it sounds like under the orb's influence, Oswald may have killed them. Sacrifice them, maybe. I love these combinations of like technical manual type things and then these sort of occult writings. All right, those do nothing. What is this? Just giant boiler or something. Just a big silo. Oh, is it the, if you've played Control, there's a big nuclear reactor at the center of the facility in that game, and it turns out not to be a reactor at all. It's just like a containment unit for this dude that's in there, just emitting ridiculous amounts of energy. I wonder if that's what this is. Maybe the orb is in there, just They're feeding, oh, are they feeding pig slop to the orb? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Rod control room. Oh, are they? It is a nuclear reactor. They're control rods. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's listen to this.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
It's difficult, you know, unreliable narrator and all that. It's difficult to know if Oswald really believes he's helping. Or, you know, is he so out of touch because of who he is that he thinks the horrible things he's doing are good? Is he, has he lost his mind from contact with this evil artifact? Or is he straight up lying? Is he saying he's doing this all to help when really it's for selfish purposes? I love whatever you're doing. I don't know, I'm not a game dev. That wobbly glass effect, that is great. There's a lot in this game that graphically does not look good. Which is fine. Your game doesn't have to look perfect. But that glass effect, that's great. I rather enjoy that. What's this? Ooh, are we inserting the rods? Holy shit, it totally is a nuclear reactor. Oh. Okay, not number 3, huh? No, not number 3. What's this? A final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Okay. Calm down, man. It's just a switch. All right. Oh no, what's in the basement? How many basements does this facility have? Oh damn, this is really cramped down here. Ooh, got a duck just to get in here. Down another ladder. Oh. Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Oh shit. Is that a Geiger counter? Oh my god, what if all the weird eldritch evil otherworld stuff is just radiation? There's your problem. This one's closed. Oh, that's so cool. So Compound X is generating power in addition to mutating pig people. I guess that makes sense. It is, we know it gives off a ton of heat when it's exposed to light. That would be a good power source, I suppose. Alright, now can we dip our rod in there? Yeah, buddy. Ding! Alright, well now that it's... Oh, another note. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. Oh. I said this before. I don't know if this is the part that didn't get recorded, but I'm definitely feeling it now. I feel like I'm being manipulated into starting up a machine that I probably shut down
Quickly,
myself.
quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces tell no madness. They suffocate. They suffocate.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Daddy, Daddy!
What? Whoa.
Now, madness. Set them free. Set them all free.
Them all? Who else? Who's them? Oh no, this lighting effect is not great. That is hideous. Woo. I understand what you're going for with this, but oh boy, this engine is not equipped to handle it. That's not great. Ooh. Oh, that is ugly. It's cool in theory. This engine is not the right place to do it, though. Yikes. Oh, this is green now, too? Good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mandus, Saboteur. There are feats of engineering contained herein that would make even those clever fellows at the Institute reel with envy. Oh, I have been knocked unconscious far too often today. Who dragged me to the elevator? Oh! Who stole the lever from the elevator?
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
How awful. How greedy to build a civilization on the backs of other people. Hey, good for you for saving us from that horrible fate. You're doing a good job at that. Really nailing it there, Oswald. Oh. Thanks for getting the door for me, boys. Hello? Ooh. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn into new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Wow. That's rough, buddy. So Oswald was the saboteur all along. I guess that is a bit like Daniel then, coming to realize that the thing he built under the influence of the orb was not very cool. He's still nuts, though.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landis? You know the answer well enough.
Yeah, he's either in denial or he's still straight up nuts. What do we got here? So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is the moment when the world was split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Yeah, I thought so. This wasn't all you. There's another person at fault here as well. Probably whatever being you connected with through that egg. Can't fiddle with any of this. Okay. More notes. Oh, it's just notes on notes on notes. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize its source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Jesus. That's dark. There's a... Oh gosh, there's another note that I think was from a chunk that got eaten by the recording mistake. God, I don't know where it is. But it also referenced children dying in a machine. I wasn't sure at that point if that meant Mandus was employing child labor in his factories, or if it was a metaphor, a hint that his own children were dead. Could be both. And I think we now have confirmation that it is indeed both. I mean, of course he would be employing children. He's an 1800s industrialist. There were no regulations against that sort of thing yet. Not too surprising, I suppose. Alright, so I need to climb into a pipe then, is that what you're telling me? Steam vent access only at low pressure. Yeah. What is this? All about me the thunder of machinery, the blasts of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my whole unless I can find a way to shut it off. Here we are, folks. Amnesia, a machine for lobsters. Alright, well... Can I really do nothing with any of these? Oh no, look, it's the lock. It's the same lock that's on a lot of the, cabinets and stuff. Yeah, okay. Nothing that can be done with those. Plant fully operational. What does that mean? Because even with the machine turned off, there were still pigs going about their business, you know? Keeping the plant alive. Oh, the door's gone. Do I go in here? No. I suppose we still don't know what the machine does, do we? It's not just about making pig people. There's a whole reactor of some kind. Oh! Of course, it's the fuses. The fuses from ages ago, remember those? Whoop! I was trying to mess with, like, the controls themselves. You just pull the fuses out. I really feel like this game could benefit from being shorter. Just overall, but, I don't know, horror, I think, tends to benefit from a shorter runtime in general. There we go. Looks like I'm sabotaging all over again.
Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
want my children, you unholy bastard!
But yeah, stuff like this, I think, would play better if there wasn't so much filler between the tutorial about the fuses and this moment where you actually need them to... I guess you needed them to progress earlier, too. I don't know. You introduced a game mechanic, you didn't use it for like 2 hours, and then you brought it back again. I think maybe some trimming the fat would be useful in this game. There we go. No problem. See, you didn't need to have orphan children do that. I'm a full-grown adult and I made it through. What is that? Oh. Teddy bear?
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Interesting. Ooh. Oh, this filter. You're not letting me pull out my lantern either. Oh, this is bad. Ooh, YouTube compression is not gonna like this. Woo. What is that? No, really, what is that? Pig masks. Okay. Ooh. Piggly? Piggly? You leave me a little note? There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon what you did get born holding. Ever so painful for mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later, you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. And then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I asks. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? Yeah, so your conduits are correctly placed to avoid pressure backdrafts. Child fatalities this month, 17. That's engraved in a metal plaque. Do you get a new metal plaque every month? That must be annoying to install. I mean, the child fatalities are awful too, but you know. So at the direction of whatever's in that orb, Oswald definitely sacrificed his children. That's super fucked up right after telling his dying wife he would he would protect them. I mean, it's fucked up to sacrifice your children even if you don't make a promise to your dying spouse not to. That's that's kind of the bare minimum, really. To not sacrifice your children. Sounds like eventually Oswald felt really bad about it, though, so, you know. That's gotta count for something. Alright, so I've gotta turn the pressure off. Is that what's going on here? If in the throes of my evil I sent children into the pipes to clean them, then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless Compound X that fuels these machines, and I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. All right. These, right? Oh, I can just... Dude, just yank that out? Cool. Alright, that was easier than I thought it would be. So are the pigs my friends now? Because it sure seemed like one of those pigs is the one that dragged me here, right? I guess technically we're both victims of that orb, although... although Oswald is certainly to blame as well. If we're ranking things, he's not nearly as much a victim as those pigs. Alright, what did you write in your journal? Just, hey, it's working. I did the thing. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility. Something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I really don't think this game needs quite as many notes telling you stuff that you can plainly observe just through gameplay. Is that pig guy still around? Or did he just drop me off here and then bounce? What is this? Oh, right. I'm not just breaking things, I'm rerouting the steam. So I've got to take these tube components over to this other thing. I get it. Man, this place is really coming undone. Here we go. Oh, no? A lamp? Ooh, yeah, there's a pig there. Okay. Oh! Oh, there's two of them! Oh, no! Well, that's what I get for messing with their machine, I guess. Oh, you just spawned me in a corner? That's rude. Where did those guys come from? Ooh. If I knew messing with that thing was gonna spawn pigs, I would have probably waited till I was ready. Wait, is that... Oh, that pipe is safe now. Oh. Okay. I didn't have to do as much, stuff as I thought I did. Haha. There's 3 of them, damn. Alright. Well, I'm leaving. It cannot be safe. Crawling around in these pipes. Oh, sure enough. Now is really not the time to be writing journal entries, my guy. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the Overman. All this talk of pigs, and now Mandus is a goat and a lobster. Into the pipes and out of the engines. Now, quickly, through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling, corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself around me, its unholy, inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help. I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Alright, good luck with that. Oh, just barely made it out in time. Here we go.
This is your doing, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Oh, shit. I didn't make a workforce of pig hybrids. I built an army for this guy. Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants, the parts that will not process, the waste, the offal of your world. They grit the system and stick the wheels to the temple floor. If I have to go up to the surface and fight an army of pig mutants now. Ooh. Oh, where am I now? Some kind of cistern? Oh! Oh my god! It's happening. It really is an army of pig people. No hawking. What about pigging? Oh, jeez. Okay. Hey, we will return to the streets of London, which have now been overrun by an army of pig mutants. Next time. I hope I see you here again then. Hey, until later, you take it easy.